that was broken. It was leaking water because of the density of the pipe. It was class 200 pipe. This junction was a prefabricated junction in order to make this connection work. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize a product that's made by the Yardee Corporation. It's called PVC LOCK. PVC LOCK is very unique. It has some fittings in it to where it has this, it's built for green advantages. It has these teeth inside that act like shark bite. I don't know if you ever use fittings in plumbing. It's called shark bite. It has these teeth inside, and what happens is they grab a hold of the pipe, and there's a gasket inside there too, and it's fitted in. It's pressure fitted in, and once this is pushed in, what happens is when the water pressure increases, that gasket inside, it expands and it seals off the pipe so it doesn't leak. And these teeth inside, they actually hold the pipe so it doesn't fly off or shoot off. These have been pressure tested at the manufacturer over in Utah. I think it's like about 300 pounds of pressure that they'll take, up to 300 PSI. And what's unique though, in order to make this work, this particular section that they jerry-rigged or put in here like this, in order to make this work, what we're going to do is like this. So what we're going to do is come in with a PVC LOCK fitted flex pipe. They have a flexible pipe that's made by Yardee Corporation. This is pressure rated out to 100 pounds PSI. And we do not have that much pressure running through this line. We have approximately like 30 pounds of pressure that's running through this main line that's supplying water to the other side of the house for vegetable garden. And so what we're going to do is, I've already cut this section out. This was the damaged section where the water was coming out. It basically exploded. So we're going to discard that and come in, and I'm going to show you how we can fix this without using any glue. It's just really great. So like we have a wet working condition, it works really good too. So what we're going to do first is measure out what we have going on here. So this pipe will not be able to go the whole distance. And so what I'm going to do is make up the difference. But first of all, we'll come through and kind of flush out the water, flush out the end here a little bit, because it was, when I cut it, a little bit of dirt got in there. So we'll run that out, kind of clean up a little bit. There we go. If we're using conventional glue, I would have to make sure that this is really dry, so that way we don't have any challenges with it not sticking because of the glue. But with the PVC LOCK, you don't have to worry about that. You can work in a wet condition. This is 3/4 inch pipe that we're repairing here. I have a section of 3/4 inch PVC. I have a couple 3/4 inch PVC LOCK fittings, and I have this beveler. It has a size for 3/4 inch, and the other side is 1 inch that we can be able to utilize. And the purpose of the bevel is to hone down the edge, so that way we can be able to slide the PVC LOCK fitting onto the actual pipe. And so what I'll do first is I'll kind of take a look at this and see what I'm gonna need to do. And I'm gonna put this directly onto the supply pipe, and I'll do any kind of modifications on this particular piece of the pipe here. So what we'll do is, first of all, use our beveler, and we'll bevel down this section of the PVC like this. And like I mentioned, this is just to be able to have the edges be nice and honed down. So like when you push the PVC LOCK fitting, this coupler fitting, it'll just slide right on, like so. All right. And see, with this flexibility, I'm able to get the angles that I want, and it's not like this, it's solid. So I had to really when they put that in, had to do a lot of 90-degree elbows and 45s in order to get the angle they wanted to coming out of the supply line in order to go into the line to the side of the house. But with this flexible pipe, we have the flexibility to do pretty much what we want to do with it. And this is cool. So now what I'm gonna do is kind of measure out some PVC piping so I can add that in. So the section that I'll add in will be a little bit, and so we'll come through and just cut a section of this PVC. This is schedule 40 pipe, which is exactly what you want when you're doing main lines. We don't want to use a class 200 pipe. So now we cut that off and make sure there's no dust or anything inside that. And we'll use the beveler. First of all, let me do a measurement here. So this is our fitting that we'll put on here. Then we'll have a piece of PVC that'll connect the two pieces like this here. So actually I can go down a little bit, even a little bit more. So I think I'll cut that pipe down just a little bit more to have some more room and flexibility to work with. Got to wedge that up in order to keep the pipe in the air. And I'll come through and measure it out, see where I want to go. And one thing I can do is go ahead and insert the PVC inside of the fitting here, like so. So come in, boom. That's all she wrote. Now that makes it a little bit easier figuring out what I want to do and how much I want to cut. So what I can do is I can leave that as it is, and I don't think I'll cut it down anymore. I'll just leave it as it is. After I figured it out here, then we'll come through with the reamer and put it down. This piece of root is causing challenges. One thing about it that made this really an interesting situation here is because this tree root, this tree, I think had a little bit to do with this thing breaking also. But we're gonna take and see if I can saw down that little piece there. All right. Now it can work a little bit better. Okay. So we bring in the reamer. Actually, it's called a beveler, not a reamer. And we'll give it a couple twists. It has these knives inside that bevel the PVC pipe down to round off these edges here. And now we'll come in with the PVC LOCK coupler. It's a 3/4 inch coupler. I'll push that on like so. You're gonna push it on, it's like about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So as long as you have that much usable space off your PVC and it grounds out to the bottom of the actual fitting, it's like a base there. So when that pipe grounds out to that base, then you know have plenty of room to make this work. Now here, since we have this flexibility here, what I'll do is I'll look at this and I'll leave a little bit of flex in there. So I'll cut it about right here. So we got this much space that we have to push that pipe in. So I don't want to cut it too close here. We could actually take this off if necessary, because we have a key. We can push it down, and what it'll do is it'll release those teeth in there, and then we can pull the pipe out. So these fittings are reusable, but we don't want it to do that. So I'm just going to measure over a little bit, over measure my cut. So I'm looking at right about here. So it's about 1/4 inch or so more than really what I need. I even go a little bit more. I'd rather be safe than sorry. There we go. So that's more than enough from the standpoint of room we need in order to make this pipe work. So we'll go ahead and make our cut. PVC. Yeah, see, we'll have more than enough flex in here. thing. I just set that shit out and it's already, like, I can't even pull it out. So this particular piece, I'm gonna be able to bevel it. That just shows you how good this stuff is. It's just holding it, man. I just kind of put it there and it just zoom. You seen what happened. So we'll just go ahead and push it on in and around. I mean, oh gosh. So we'll just push it in. So let this down a little bit more slack in there. There. So now I know it's grounded out. The only really way to test is to turn the water on. We'll see. Okay? So let's do that. There we go. That quick, that simple. So now the pipe is all pressurized up. It's ready to go. It has some flex in it. So that water pressure that's coming off of this main is pretty good pressure. But the PVC locks are basically doing what it's supposed to do, is holding that pipe, sealing it off so it doesn't leak. We fixed the actual problem here. We did it without any glue. We did it in a semi-wet condition, and we did it fast and easy. So that's the virtues of the PVC lock and also of the flex tubing that's available also through Hydro Rain. So I encourage you to go to your local irrigation supply and be able to get these parts and these materials. So it's going to make your job a lot easier for all your do-it-yourselfers, professionals. I don't know why you're not using PVC lock and blue lock in your irrigation installations, but if you like this, what I just showed you, give me a thumbs up, please, and share this and let me know in the comments what you think. You punch in PVC lock and I'll send you a free Yardee Nation boot camp cheat sheet on irrigation tips and ideas. And I really appreciate you viewing the videos. Stay tuned and watch more. Be sure to check out our YouTube Yardee Nation Shorts, and I'll see you in the next video.